Well, here we are, back in the BioCube again, with the continuing adventures of Courier 6. And in the last episode, we kind of worked out the end of Dustin Xander's quest. And of course, then Dustin Xander eventually glitched out, and we had to release him, and I did assign him to the Fasco's outpost. But I don't think he's actually shown up here yet. I think he'll probably appear as a member of the population, but I don't think he's going to show. But anyway, and we did find in the last couple of episodes some rather interesting weapons down here. One of them is the Fire Lance, which is in pistol form right now because I need some perks in science in order to be able to do anything more with it. And while I do have the required intelligence, I haven't actually spent any on science yet. And the other interesting weapon that I found is the Mini Nuke Minigun. And this thing is a scary thing that I tried out a little bit. It's called the Tactical Primordial NG-2, which fires EX-NG-2 experimental minigun rounds, each of which has a tiny tactical nuclear warhead in it. So I guess that's one of those break glass in case of emergency kind of weapons. The Fire Lance pistol is actually a very good medium to high level weapon, mainly because it does actual fire damage. Like if you look at the damage stats there, it does 104 ballistic damage, I guess, but instead of energy damage like the Alien Blaster, for example, does, it actually does actual fire damage. And so there are files in the game to inflict fire damage or cold damage or actual shock damage. Those effects do exist in the game, but they were never implemented. And I'm not sure why. Maybe they thought that it would involve too much extra work to put those effects in the game and then put countermeasures in the game, because they also have files in the game for protection against those three effects too. So if you are so inclined and you want to mod the game a little bit, you can just go into the creation kit and you can actually create unique items or even assign items to existing things. Like that's what I did with a lot of the vanilla clothing things, is I thought that they should all have ballistic weave capability, because I didn't see the logic behind, say, a Trilby hat being able to affix ballistic weave, but a bowler not. Like it didn't make any sense to me. So I basically went in and I added the keywords for ballistic weave to every vanilla piece of clothing. So, any clothing item that I find in my game now, whoops, I went and switched that off. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to operate this. We'll just have to check and see if my radio signal is still on now. That looks like it is. Meanwhile, we'll just check and make sure we don't have any little chores left to do here. Okay. Damn it.
Attention Commonwealth residents.
Okay, that's working.
Are you looking for a safe place to settle? Home in on these coordinates. If you're willing...
There. Alright. So, anyway, that means that potentially, if I had the resources, I could actually collect vanilla clothing items and affix ballistic weave to them, and then hand them out to settlers, for example, or something like that if I wanted to. But anyway, getting back to what we're doing here in the BioCube, this is odd thing that has come up because I could have sworn that this is actually a side quest in Fusion City Rising. But anyway, we're going to explore that a little bit because it shows the quest marker is all the way over here at the radio. And so we're going to travel over that way, maybe, and just see if that is in fact part of this mod as opposed to Fusion City Rising. But anyway, just swim across the channel here. Yes, we have the oh. I can unlock that safe, eh?
Got it.
Okay, we'll take a little bit of this stuff out of there. I don't really want that other stuff that much. The food trader. Okay. I probably have enough food for now. Yeah, I've got lots of stuff. Uh-oh. Okay, well. Wow, look at that, eh? Just turned him into a pile of ash with 3 shots. And it has a magazine size of 42, so... yeah, very powerful weapon. And of course I'm trying to travel some different ways here because there still is 1 or 2 things that I haven't discovered yet in this place, and one of them is I have found a series of holotapes called Section 9. I've got I think all of them except for 1. I'm missing 5. And I don't know where number 5 is. But they're sort of like a journal kept by someone from something called Section 9 of the Institute, who was discovered and was exploring this area, the BioCube. And of course left behind a whole bunch of synths which I have encountered and fought with numerous times down here. So we're just going to run along this coastline here. We'll check out this lighthouse and then we'll figure out a way to scale that cliff to get to where we need to be. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Oh. Oh, wow. A whole bunch of them. Okay. I just kind of walked right into the middle of this area. Oh. Guess he came back. Oh, and now I've got to use some antibiotic. And then drink a bunch of water. Okay. So here we come up on a lighthouse. Xander Lighthouse. Okay. And all there is at the very top is a light bulb. Okay. Well. I guess we'll climb the cliff here. If we can. Ran out of ledges to climb on here, or what? We'll have to go a little bit further over. Come on. Something they really needed in this game was a climbing mechanic. There should have been one. You know, like this, there were other games that were contemporary to this one where you climb surfaces. Made it up to the road again here. Starting to get to be dark out. Maybe we'll have to find a couch inside the radio building to crash on. Saw a mod for Skyrim. It was a while ago now. I never did download it, but it was one that you have to, you know, it has a whole bunch of prerequisites for it, obviously, which is probably why I stayed away from it. But it gives your character the ability to actually scale, you know, mountain sides and that kind of thing, like an actual climbing mechanic. And if it didn't have so many prerequisites, I probably would have tried it out. But I very much prefer to stick with mods that are either standalone or the prerequisite is common with, like other mods, like say the extended skeleton is a prerequisite for several other mods, so you don't have to, load 4 or 5 or half a dozen mods for every mod that you decide you want in your game. And I really prefer mods that stand alone, that the mod creator is able to make his mod completely self-contained, right? Because otherwise, like your load order can quickly become filled up with all of these various prerequisites, and especially if you've got mods where that prerequisite is the only thing you need that mod for. And of course, the more mods you add to your game, the more chances that you do have of introducing a conflict or something too. And, like I like to read comment sections on mods that I'm considering adding to my game and that kind of thing, and I see an awful lot of comments of people complaining because it causes their game to crash, or this doesn't work right, or that doesn't work right. But then it comes out that they're running 400 mods or something, right? And it's like, well, you know what? No wonder it doesn't work. I'm running about 220 mods in this game, and I find that is more than enough. But and I don't even use an automated sorting system. I just built this mod set, one mod at a time, and I approached it carefully, like introducing just one mod at a time, so that if there was a problem that suddenly cropped up, I would know where that problem came from. And I could first of all experiment with switching the load order around, maybe, because it could have been a load order problem. And if I can't figure it out that way, well, then I just decide that I'm not going to play with that mod, because it obviously has a conflict with something else that I've already got. Okay, here we are, and let's have a look on the surface map now that we're here. And yeah, sure enough, it's pointing at the decrepit factory, which I cannot get entrance to until such time that I go and introduce myself to the railroad and meet Peter, because that is all, like, you can actually enter Fusion City briefly and do a few things and that kind of stuff, but you can't really go anywhere. You can't get access to the subway, because you have to actually get access to that secret room where that Sword of Adam spy has his note hidden and that kind of thing. And so there's too many quest triggers that won't fire unless you go to the railroad first. So unfortunate that it was built that way, but that's the way that it was built. You have to go and meet Peter. You have to go through the Sword of Adam vault in the crater here, and you can't even get access to the Sword of Adam vault without Peter, without meeting him first. So, strange. I'm not sure how I managed to trigger that particular side quest, but I apparently did trigger it, which means now that if I wanted to go out and get involved in that kind of thing, it's a fairly lengthy process. So that's kind of strange. So we'll go back inside for now and maybe search for that last card, or last holotape, and see if I can find it. Because I don't think there's actually any more BioCube quests left to do. Is there something there I could pick up? Yeah, I could grab that. Might as well grab a few loose items again here if I see them as I'm passing through here. Yeah, although I can take a big shortcut down here now. Yeah. Open the terminal, we can grab that. Oh. Okay, sure. We'll grab those weapons too now because I have a weapons workbench so I can break those things down. Oh, I see there still is the odd thing in here that I haven't picked up too, so... Not too much of anything significant, but when you're running an isolated settlement that's not connected to anything, okay, we'll grab the fusion core. I made my own little mod where I can build my own power armor if I want to. You know, if I somehow someday collect the correct perks and that kind of thing. So I guess we'll jump in the elevator and head back down. So anyway, I don't know if there's really any other... Let's see, Mechanical Menace, Special Delivery, Jewel of the Commonwealth, Finders Keepers, a Salvage Opportunity in Sanctuary Hills, the Bobbleheads Adventure. Okay. Traveling to Vault 111 and searching the vault. Kelly Manor. 50 Ways to Die at Dr. Nick's, and a few miscellaneous quests. Because obviously I have been to Diamond City once already. So it looks as though I don't actually have any quests queued up. Or, oh wow, look at that, I missed a bunch of good stuff in here too. I don't actually have any miscellaneous or any quests left that are appearing on the in the quest log anyway for the BioCube. So I guess maybe we'll just go out and do a little bit of free roaming. Maybe we'll pick that up. That. Maybe we'll head back down to where we found Xander's lighthouse. And when we find Xander's lighthouse, we'll just kind of follow the coastline around. Where was Xander's lighthouse anyway? It was way over there. Okay. So we'll just go and head right off of the cliff down toward the coastline here. And we'll just follow the coastline around and see if there's any, you know, kind of undiscovered locations or anything like that. Looks as though some of that coastline might not be passable. The endless ocean. So if we look at the map and zoom it right out, basically, I think you can swim out to these border lines here, and then you just hit them, and then you can't go any further. So the entire area is held up. But anyway, there are still areas in here that, like they have enough room, they could contain something. We'll just go back here until we can see Xander's lighthouse again. How close are we to it now? Okay. Okay, there it is. So I'm pretty sure now. Okay, and then this is that little encounter area again. Oh. Alright, the scavenger's note. All of the usual, encounter areas like that appear in here too. So we'll have a look at scavenger's note, see what it says. Okay, it might have some good. So search for scrap in Trinity Tower. Okay, I don't have any bottles to bottle blood with, so okay. So there you go. I just got another side quest from in the Commonwealth. So anyway, we'll head down here and continue to circle around. We'll just basically map the coastline. Then maybe once we're done that, then and uncovered all of the mysteries that I think we can find in this place, we'll see about maybe going back to the Commonwealth. I would imagine that this character, armed with the weapons that she's armed with, would be overwhelming in Concord. We certainly don't need no stinking minigun to kill that Deathclaw with, because I think I've already got something better. Yes, we better sure that we... Yeah, we'll just do that. Because there is a weird condition, and I had to look it up, read about it. But apparently, sometimes you can experience game crashes if you have explosives equipped. And it doesn't always happen in my games, but it does occasionally. I find that, like, I might crash 2 or 3 times in a couple of hours, say. And then I'll unequip my mines or grenades or whatever they are, and when I'm not using them. And then I can play for days without a crash, so... Just one of those strange vanilla type bugs. It looks like there is the odd small encounter here, like an encounter spot occasionally. Oh, there's... down here on the coastline, but you have to really, you know, deliberately go out of your way to search and look for these things if you're going to see them. Oh, there's another lighthouse. Do I have that lighthouse marked on my map? No, so I haven't been there yet either. Okay, I've been over this area here before. Oh, look, I can see another lighthouse in the distance too, like way over there. See it? Just to the left of that big power line tower. And there's some people walking around there. A chems vendor. There's some sort of ruined building here too. Oh, scavengers. Okay. Well.
Excuse me.
Hey there, sister. You looking for chems?
Sure,
I'll
let's
take
see
a
what
look.
you got.
Sure.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
Okay, well, we'll buy those. Sure, why not? Okay, she's not really interested in anything else. Pick up some of this stuff out of here, too.
Hey.
Uh-oh. Looks like these guys are not friendly. Okay, well, you asked for it. Anybody left? Okay, there's a survivor somewhere. Where? Oh, over there. Okay, well. What? Oh, now there's somebody else shooting at me here. One thing about this gun is that the projectiles travel a little bit slowly. So it's actually kind of hard to hit a moving target. Okay, who's shooting at me now? And from where? Where are you? Where are you? I'm at... Oh. Okay. Let's see, there's another one over in floating in the water here. Okay. So I guess we'll take a moment to reload our guns here. I guess we'll go up in the tower again. Let's see if there's anything worthwhile up here. Oh, wow, okay. That's interesting. So, this is the Danny Lighthouse. It looks like there's a death claw in the Danny Lighthouse. Can I shoot it from here? No. Oh, I can shoot its tail from here. Yeah, okay. Because its tail was sticking out through the wall. Okay, well, that's weird. How the hell did that thing get up here? Guess we'll check out these buildings and see if there's anything worthwhile picking up in here. Oh, I wonder if this is where all those scavengers were coming from that every time I came by this way, I'd have that big bunch of scavengers pop out of this building and attack me. Okay. Is that one just not aware of me, or is that one just friendly?
Hey.
Yeah?
Okay. Obviously, that one was a survivor. No, nothing new. Oh, no, we can unlock the suitcase, I guess.
Sweet.
Okay, nothing very interesting in there. So let's have a look in the other ruined building here. If we can find a way in. Not much of anything in here either. Okay. Well, I guess we can head over this way toward that other, we've been on the, yeah, I think we've been there. Woodland Peninsula thing. Might as well go over and quickly check it out again, but I think we've been there a while back. Whoa! Ha! Funny, I was just thinking, you know what? There should be mirelurks. Because there certainly is enough coastline. Why is there no mirelurks in this little pocket dimension? And oddly enough, I was just thinking that just now. Okay, well, let's go see if there's anything else in place here. I used to have a mod where you could build these little tiny one-room cabins. I used to use it for settlement building, actually, because you can fit like comfortably fit a couple of beds inside one of these. And I think the guy who did that mod even made it so that you could put doors in the doorways and stuff like that too. Maybe I should search for that one in my library somewhere and reactivate it someday, just for fun. I used to run one where I could build a tree house too. Wasn't terribly practical, but it was kind of fun to be able to build a tree house that had like a makeshift stairs going all the way up this like 4-story tall tree, and platforms built here and there that you could put beds in and that kind of thing. Yeah, it looks like I've been here before. Although some of the stuff appears to have respawned. Maybe I just couldn't pick this lock on this safe the last time I was here, though.
Yes.
Okay. Cook stove works. We can see about maybe doing a little bit of cooking while we're here, too. I wonder what that does. Does nothing. Okay. Alright, well I guess that's it for this location. So we'll head back to the original plan here and we'll go and check out the, what the, oh. Oh, okay, that one is a little less friendly. Also a legendary one. Come back here. There. Huh. Okay, what did you have on you? Sharp leather right arm. Okay. Boo. Most legendary armors are kind of useless in my opinion. The only good ones are the ones that give you damage reduction versus specific opponent. You know, like minus 15% damage against animals or super mutants or whatever. Because minus 15% damage is actually a substantial reduction. And especially when you stack it with things like Lone Wanderer and that kind of thing. It can substantially reduce the damage that you take from attacks by particularly dangerous enemies like, well, like super mutants, for example. One of the things when I'm playing just in the vanilla start or even in a random start in the Commonwealth, is as soon as I meet Lucas, I always buy that Wastelander's right leg from him so that I get that damage reduction from super mutants. Oh, look at that. There's even a ruined boat there and everything. There is some sort of a site up on top of this. I can see it here. It's marked on my compass. Corky's tree. Corky's tree? Okay. The big tree. Hollowed out rock with Corky's key. And a whole bunch of other stuff. Oh. Okay. Okay, we can unlock the hatch with Corky's key. Alright, well. Wow. Okay. The bookcase opens. And there's a door behind it that opens with... Oh, okay. Well, we'll turn around and head back into the first area first because we haven't finished picking everything up there and doing stuff. Okay. Wow, isn't that interesting? Okay, well, let's go back out there. Not sure, might have to pause here. Oh, no, I guess not. Okay, well, looks like got all kinds of things to pick up in here. I don't know who Corky was, but by the look sounds of it, that person had their own
That's it.
little hideaway home built here.
Nice.
Well, there's a cooking station. It's almost like you could turn this thing into a player home, maybe. Kind of. That might be kind of hard to exit this way, but I'll be willing to bet that there's another exit out of here if you follow through that door. But anyway, let's see about breaking down some of these extra weapons and things that we've found. I wonder if this is safe storage stuff here too. Maybe it is. This is kind of like a player home, maybe? I don't know. Okay, well, it looks like I've picked up everything there is to pick up in here. So let's go through the door now. Maybe we'll be a little bit cautious though, just in case there's something dangerous down here, because you just never know. Oh wow, look at that. The place is full of raiders. Wow, the place is full of a lot of raiders.
Oh, you're gonna regret this.
The first-person sights on this gun are not great, because they kind of block your view. Okay, looks like that takes care of everybody. Okay. Oh, I've been addicted to jet chems again, damn it. Okay, luckily I have one of these, which then makes me thirsty. Okay. Oh, that guy had a Mossberg 500. There, we'll see. We'll try this again and see if I can avoid the addiction thing and get rid of my thirst by just doing that. Well, look at all the light bulbs. Might as well pick up all that stuff if I can carry it. Because I can use it for building materials at Vasco's outpost. Now what do we got here? We got a doorway with a set of stairs going up. Got a closed door here with
Won't be able to pick this.
wow, with a master level lock. Wow, how close am I to getting master level lock picking? That won't be for a couple of levels yet. So I guess I either have to come back here at some point or find a key. Because apparently the key that I found just to open up this area is not going to be able to do the trick for that door. Wow, look at all the bowling balls. Yeah, okay, there isn't really a local map for this. Alright, well, let's have a look down here. Ranger's chest piece, screwdriver.
Got it.
Oh, okay, that goes back outside probably through a tube. This is like a glass floor, right? That's probably the exit to this area. Which means I can't get in this door right now. Whatever's on the other side of that door will remain a mystery. Unless there's a... Oh yeah, this is where I came in. Alright, I guess there's really nothing else I can do in here now. So, I guess I'll have to just remember to come back here later once I get a couple of levels and get better lock picking. So that I can pick that lock. Let's see where this goes. Oh, okay. It looks like it, okay, goes right out through here. Well, let's go check out this, ship here. Shipwreck. There's a hole in the hull. And turning my light on did not help at all. Well, can I fit through that hole? No. Okay. Okay.
Nice.
Wow, look at all the Pensacola Constance. Okay, well, it looks like there's a little bit of treasure in the ship's cabin here, but that's about it. Nothing very interesting up here. Okay, well, we'll continue on toward that other lighthouse then, while keeping a mental note that we need back to Corky's tree at some point when we have master lockpicking so we can go through that door. I think we're almost back to the Super Duper Mart. Yeah. So we've circled a fair amount of ways around the outer edge of this place. We have a little bit to explore along this coastline here. Then, not sure, but I'll have to maybe go inside Dean's Electronics, because I think that may not have explored that location. There's also one other too, I think, that I haven't gone inside and explored yet. That's a school building up here somewhere. Suffolk Charter. J Lighthouse. Okay, so they appear to have named all the... Oh. Oh, there's a bunker building type thing over there. Okay, well, you know what? We'll deal with them afterwards. Hey, look at this. Fire lance rounds on the floor. Okay. It looks like they named the lighthouses after various other fire lance round going up the stairs here. A couple more here. Wow, look at this. There's like a ton of fire lance rounds up here. Wow, look at them all. Okay, well, I guess it was worth the trip up here. Okay. Raider scum. Looks like the Raider scum won the day here. Oh wow, look at that. Okay. Not much of a sight. Well, I guess one drawback to using that gun is that the bodies fly around everywhere. I suspect that... Okay, well, there's one there, maybe. Ooh, Well, that's quite the collection of stuff for that box. Is there a door into this bunk? Oh, yeah, there's a door there. Like I may have been here before. Okay, so we'll continue around the coastline and see if there are any other lighthouse sites to find. Or other interesting features. Oh, what's going on up here? Looks like super mutants and synths. Where am I on the map here anyway? Okay. Well, I have to say the novelty's worn off. I thought this was an awful lot of fun when I first started to use it, but now it's just become routine. Section 9 synth. Appears that there's really not a lot else on this little sort of almost peninsula. There's another lighthouse though. I guess those super mutant bodies went flying somewhere and I'll probably not see them again. Because they seem to be gone. Okay, well there's the ruined town.
Someone there?
Uh-oh. Where? There you are. Oh, look at that. There's a settler.
Thanks a lot.
Hey,
If you ain't been up to see Grey Garden, you should go. Whole place is run by robots.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. Well. Oh, I don't have any, but we might as well loot all their stuff. Except for that, we can't break that down, so it's not useful for anything. And we'll go check out this lighthouse. Avery Lighthouse. Yeah. So it seems like the lighthouses are all named after the Kind of like the founders, I guess, of this area. Oh, okay, well. Nuka constant grenade. Okay. What does a Nuka constant grenade look like? Ooh, okay. Pretty powerful grenades. I'm guessing that Nuka-Cola constants are part of the recipe of. And there's Fasco's outpost up ahead. So I guess I have completely explored the close coastline now, I think. Because I started here. I started at Fasco's outpost and went all the way around, right? So yeah, I've been all the way around the outside of the island. And I have kind of explored in this area here. There isn't anything marked in here. Like no marked locations. There's just some random areas. I think that that maze is up in this area though somewhere. Yep, here we are. We're back at Fasco's outpost. Okay, that's not a legendary one though, so I don't know if I'll bother with it. For now. Okay, so we can put away a whole bunch of those because I don't think I need to carry around 700 rounds of 38 ammunition. That'll be enough. We pick the stuff up everywhere I go anyway, so. And we could probably put about 100 or so of these shotgun shells away too. Just do a little bit of inventory cleanup here. Wow, we're really carrying a lot of those. We'll put them away for now. Okay, so still didn't find that holotape. I wonder if it's behind that locked door at, hey.
Hey,
Thanks for visiting.
Okay, you just randomly showed up and looked like you wanted to talk to me, but you didn't really want to. Okay, who are you?
hey there.
Am I ever glad to see you?
Oh, it looks like I'm about to get another job.
Glad to help out. And what seems to be the problem?
A pack of feral ghouls has wandered in nearby. It's too risky to have them so close, and we need someone to clear them out.
Not
Okay,
a
sure.
problem. Those schools are as good as gone.
It'll be good not to have to
In
keep
the
an
mass
eye on
pipe
every
tunnel,
log and
okay.
scrap pile for 'em.
Alright, well, that's not exactly nearby, but you know what? It's a job. A job is a job. So, I guess ghoul problem at Vasco's outpost. Okay. Okay, and we need food and water and all that kind of good stuff, so... Okay. So I guess before I go rushing out again, I can check and see if everybody here has a job. And what? We got 11, 11 people now. And we got 23 water and 24 food, so I guess we'll go to the computer and just check to make sure everybody has something to do. Okay, looks like everybody has something to do, so guess off we go. Now I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna check out that store. Because I honestly don't remember if I actually went inside there or if I just passed by there a couple of times and just go inside. Aha. What do we have here? I could see there's a super mutant suicider there. Maybe we should shoot him with my boomstick. Yeah. Well, there's a gun battle going on somewhere nearby. And there's Sparky. Okay. Well, there's smoke rising. There's bodies over there. Raiders.
Where'd the little bitch go?
And a robot. Wow, there's all sorts of things going on here in the ruins of the town.
Have it your way.
Okay. Ow. It's amazing. In this little pocket world, even Scavenger with a pipe gun can cause damage. Seems like no matter how heavily armored you are. And if you get 3 or 4 of them all shooting at you at the same time, well then that can be real trouble, actually. I guess the whole thing is balanced toward higher level characters or something. Oh, look at that. Oh, snuck up behind me. Okay. Wow, there's a lot of them. Whoops. Who's that? That's Sparky. Okay. What? Still? Where are you? There you are. Incendiary submachine gun. Okay. That's an interesting thing for a dog to be carrying. Why didn't try to use that on me? Now I'm head tracking on Sparky because I tried talking to Sparky again. Damn it. Boy, there's all kinds of things going on here. Okay. Oh. Uh-oh. Wow. Just one encounter after another down here. Oh, that was a legendary one too. Dead scavengers. Okay, that appears to have fixed the head tracking thing. So just note to Bethesda, if anybody out there on the remote slim chance might be watching, stop with the head tracking in the next version of this game. It's totally unnecessary. And it's really annoying to have your character's head turned in the opposite direction to where you're trying to walk. Because it's locked onto something that you started a conversation with but didn't finish. Okay. So, not too sure if I've been in here. It looks like, wow, look at all the desk fans and stuff. This place is a gold mine of oh, rare items. Oh. I guess I haven't been in here before. I hear my dog, my puppy is being kept busy by somebody upstairs. They're barking in the background. 5 months old now. Incendiary leather chest piece. Raw irradiated blood. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, we're not going to pick up every single thing that we come across now again because going to be out adventuring for a while and want to make sure I have enough room to carry all this stuff back. And by the looks of it, this place is going to be some place where I can pick up far more useful things. Uh-oh. Oh. This looks like it's going to be a great source of circuitry and fiber optics and things like that. The occasional ghoul. Requires a key. Oh, I walked right over him. Okay. Wow. That's a lot of Abraxo cleaners all set up like dominoes. Of course, we know that Abraxo cleaner is useful for crafting many things. So I'm going to pick it all up. Jocelyn Marchute. Okay. Oh, Dean's storage key. Okay. So I guess that's where we get the key so we can go into that other room upstairs. Appears to be nothing else up here. Empty wooden crate. Or empty wooden grates. Okay. Look on that. Wow, look at all the office desk fans. And I just can't quite reach those ones, and I can't get there. Okay. Yes. Uh-oh. Okay. Something popping me there. Let's see if we can jump over to here. Ugh. Wow.
Don't think I can
Master
break this.
level locks on all these tool cases. Toolboxes. Wow, look at that, eh? All that loot that I can't loot. I don't know if I'll be able to get to those desk fans. Maybe I can jump up and get them. Okay. Yeah. There. Alright. What do we got in here? Display case. Requires a key.
Can't pick this.
Where am I going to find a key for that in all this mess? Oh. Delivery confirmation. Okay. Received by none, left at warehouse. Undeliverable, no. Driver Tom Duffy. Driver's notes. Door was open as usual. Delivered to the warehouse directly. Close the doors. That's going to happen since my delivery schedule is during their lunchtime every time I'm here. I'll keep the key with me if you need me. My next stops are the Nuka-Cola plant and then the school. I'll be back to attempt delivery again after that. Okay. So the Nuka-Cola plant and then the school. So I guess this, whatever this is, an unmarked quest, maybe? Have we marked the Nuka-Cola plant on the map here anywhere? Oh, maybe we have to take the... Yeah, some of these things are funny that way. Okay, there. We'll take the note.
Only opens with a key.
Okay, well, I know we spotted the school up here. That's the school. Okay. So it looks like if we follow this road around here through the older residential housing, that'll more or less take us to the school. Yeah. Oh, but I gotta get a little closer to the timer and check the time here and see if we are out of time. And, yeah, it looks like we're going on about an hour and a half here, so I guess we'll continue with this particular little unmarked quest next time. So hopefully we did enough things to keep everyone entertained today, and just trying to tie up the last few loose ends in the biocube. And it looks like I need master level log picking, which is I'm not going to gain for another couple levels yet in order to be able to solve all the mysteries 100%. But we'll keep working at it. So until next time, I'm Sandman99, and I hope you all enjoyed watching.